Hello everyone. Welcome. Sorry I'm late. We have people over. Um by people we have the last of the people who came over for my sister's bridal shower um are here. We're doing stuff. And yeah, and the ones, well, I mean, I enjoy their company and conversation enough to to feel necessary to put off stream for 30 minutes, which is I tell you, not not many people do that. So yeah. Okay, so my head is all over the place. So so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh my god. Sorry. Now I'm okay, yeah. I need to settle down a little bit. Um Not sure. I guess she's a cousin? An aunt? A cousin. Aunt. Cousin once removed. I don't know. Okay, listen, Solar. Solar. I found somebody who I can play a tabletop game with. Somehow. Someday. Of course, it would have to be, well, I don't know. It's the cool aunt, so that makes sense. And I think she's a librarian, or at the very least was a librarian. Which, well, I don't know if, I don't know how much that reads as the cool aunt or the cool personality, but, you know. In my mind. Nerdy cool. Definitely nerdy cool. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the thing. And now now I'm gonna have to hold that over my local friends that hey, my my cousin once removed can play games. And she's like, I don't know. Like at least twice. Not at least twice. She's like twice your age. Get it together, people. You can find time. Oh. Anyway, how are you doing, Solar? Because my entire weekend has been extremely busy. And like, probably the most unfortunate thing is that there's like we went to a local tourist trap. It's not really a tourist trap. It's a tourist destination. But I had never been. I didn't know what it was like, and it was genuinely a really awesome place, and I can't talk about it without doxing myself. So, you know, that's good. Also, I guess we're nearby an ASD facility. Um, like I said, you know, honestly, I have no idea because I'm like, I need to stream, but been so busy with other things that I'm like, Ugh. So I have no idea, but the plan. Oh, we don't want to land that close. What am I doing? Oh, if you haven't seen my Star Citizen Weekly, I would recommend this one because. So I went to a bunker, I died, and I used the Pisces as a rescue vehicle, and I managed to crash. I managed to crash the Pisces at slow enough of a speed that it soft deathed, but it was like the most. It was the best crash I have ever had, and the best crash I ever will have until they add like the Maelstrom, because you cannot get smoother of a crash than that. I swear. I think I would probably have told you that I was going to go for resources, but then why didn't I bring the UTV with the SCU crate? So I don't know. Maybe this is just warm up. Maybe I'm just not thinking straight. I don't know. But the Xenothread is in Evocati now, which obviously I don't know about, you don't know about, and it's, I mean, well, I don't know if you know anybody in Evocati who's played it. Snack again if you want. Yeah, I suppose. Not that I'm unenthused, I'm just like, eh. Did 30 of those bullets go directly left of the target? Yes. And that's as much as I'm going to acknowledge that fact. Okay, so people actually spawned up here. Usually it's in 5s. I will say that when I did die in Star Citizen Weekly, I don't know, I feel like I'm saying that I'm dying to desync too much, And like, I don't know. Because I think there are some times where I like risk peeking too much or exposing myself too much. But literally every time that I do that, it isn't desync. And if I do take the risk, expose myself, and I die, and desync happens, like, like I know that. I feel that, So it's like, I don't know. Like there was definitely, oh my god, yes, there was definitely desync there. Oh jeez. Oh my god, do I not have any med pens? Oh my god, stop pulling the thing out. There should be a 2, not 5. I don't know where that grenade went. Whoa! 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 What the fuck? What the hell? Okay, that was desync on the grenade. That was bullshit. Unless they threw another grenade. But like... Huh? God, they needed a grenade indicator. Because honestly, I have no idea. They could have thrown another grenade, but I did not see it. Also, that just looks terrible. That did not look like a grenade went off, it just looks like the game bugged out. Which, you know, isn't new, but like, man. It'd be nice to feel like I'm, you know, getting blown apart by a grenade, you know? Really feel really feel the viscera flying around.
Let's see if we can't get you sorted.
Hello.
Welcome to the Ace.
Well, we can definitely try the snake. We can definitely try the Armandi.
Has been set. Please visit us again.
So, Medbed was good. Wish they'd leave like a little snack, like a little cookie out for you, but oh well.
Nice choice. I think you're going to be happy with that.
Water? I don't have water. I do have a cookie though. Oh god, and do we have leftovers? Oh my god.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been. Your vehicle has been moved.
Oh, you know, one more detail I can
Stand by.
one more detail I can
Following location.
share about the weekend. Alright, so my dear sweet sister, so like, let's just say that this dude, his family may be, in a word, loaded. And for like the rehearsal wedding thing, uh, she wants everybody to wear these pants, these Lily Pulitzer pants, that have this tropical print on them. And so she was just like, "Hey, what's your pant size?" And I tell her, and I erred on the side of caution, and probably my mom was like, "No, he's this size." Lo and behold, yes, the size that I said was one size too large. But I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna wear a belt anyway, so like it doesn't matter, right? So she got me a second pair, and like already, like she came with two pairs. The pants are $198 American. I had asked for a size 40, and a size 38 would have been absolutely fine. If that's the particular piece of information I talks about myself tonight, then okay. Oh god. Okay, so I haven't like done digital art in a very long time. Digital animation. But you never know. You never know. I mean, one could glean more information of, oh, I told my sister a size too large. What kind of person is he? What kind of things does he, what's his overall demeanor? What's his outlook on life? What's his introspective look at himself? Really Sherlock Holmes this. It can be Microtech, but I'm gonna finish this mission first. Sorry. I was saying animation. I was saying I was thinking of doing animation. Solar, have you heard of the song Tight Pants? Let me look up what exactly it's called, because I think it's Tight Pants something. Tight Pants Body Rolls. I think it is outsider music, which is basically songs made by people who aren't extremely musically inclined. Although that being said, it's one of those that's actually pretty good, I would say. There are some songs that I really, really would love to make animated covers of. I can't remember. The only reason I bring it up, which could I use you as a background character? Because, or would that be just too weird? Because that is a song, and it mentions tigers in it 2 times. I can't remember, at least 2 times. This is never happening, by the way, but in the very slim chance that it does. I think the first is like, I'm a tiger, but I never eat my young or something. I'm trying to remember. That's so good. I think crushing legs with legs of spandex is a line. I was already wearing tight pants. I just did not activate them. Oh my god. I was washing cars, and that came on. I was like, oh my god, I love this. I love this so much. I have no idea how I would do it, though. I have no idea where I would incorporate any tiger characters into it, but it would be a whole thing. You know, no, I was gonna be like, oh, you know what, I wouldn't have Solar the tiger eating a baby. But now I am now I am thinking having a tiger eat a plushie of themselves would be funny. But it would have to explicitly be a plushie. Oh, that would, yeah. Yeah, no, that could work. There's so many other songs as well. It's like, yeah, I'd love to do this, but I don't know. I mean, I made one animation that I think was really smooth, was a really smooth dragon TF, and why? Well, it's the same reason I use any gun so much, is because it's what I what I had equipped last time. And then some things happen, and then I lose it. In this case, yeah, I just have the FS9. I think most of these derelict outposts don't end up having med stations, so that's kind of interesting. God, now I'm sorry. I also Final Fantasy came up, and I was like, and cousin looked up when Final Fantasy 1 came out. I said it was 1985, and my dad said it was 87, or guessed it was 87, and apparently it was 87, and I feel extremely broken by the fact that I did not get that right, and I still really don't think that's correct. But the year 1985 definitely was a pivotal point in 2 years before the release of Final Fantasy was definitely a pivotal point in the story of that. So and my dad knowing that, I mean, like, okay, it's one thing that my father knows that information and I did not know it. It's another thing because he owned a fucking game store and was like, oh, you know, the last time I had asked him if he played any video games or played X video game, he's like, no, I just Tetris. Yeah, I was a dealer. I wasn't a user. And I was like, oh my god. uh. But yeah. You know. Yeah, no, I'm. Oh, no, yeah, I'm. Yeah, sorry. She said that she had played Final Fantasy like 1, and now that I thought that she would have literally meant Final Fantasy 1, but she probably actually meant Final Fantasy 4. But like Final Fantasy 4 did not come out in 1987, definitely. Dang, I should have thought of that. I could have specified things about Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6 into that conversation. Oh well. I think she actually meant Final Fantasy. No. I would hope that she would nah, definitely not. I think she just said that, like, I think she said that she played, like, the last console she really did anything with was the N64. Oh, I should have mentioned Star Fox. Oh. Oh well. It's the painful thing. The painful thing is that every time we have time to do anything, I did mention Star Citizen. Star Citizen was my segue to leaving the conversation to getting to stream partially on. I'm getting up Discord. I was like, hey, so like we were talking about stuff, and we were talking about like Cyberpunk and something. Oh, you know, like something Henry Cavill, something talking about Witcher and things. Oh, do you know? You know. Okay, hang on. I have a Henry Cavill segue. Hold that thought. Continue conversation. Go back. By the way, Henry Cavill, Squadron 42, something. You know, hey, you know, it's made by Chris Roberts. Here's his history. Yeah, he managed to get actors like he managed to get some actors, some, little small time guys like, Mark Hamill, John Rhys Davies, all that. Was like, Discord's gonna take a second to get up, by the way. I assume I'm assuming we will be at Microtech. So I will start the jump there. Or actually, should I do Mike L1? We'll do Mike L1. If that's a bad decision, then we can course correct. Use my referral code blah 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 by a Reliant. Really good, trust me, bro. Pyramid scheme started. I wish there was a Reliant pyramid scheme. Listen. Pyramid schemes are evil unless it benefits me. Oh. Because now I'm going to go and start the Reliant Tana pyramid scheme. What would that even be? Invest capital? I don't know. Oh god. I think I mentioned that I have there's an important date in my life, and that important date happens to be the same as the Wing Commander movie. I was literally like, cousin, do you believe in fate? Because I don't, but this insanely fateful occurrence happened. Solar, you've never seen the Wing? It's free on YouTube with ads. We'll have to. Oh my god. It's terrible. We have to watch it. Alright, let's see. I'm going to attempt to call now. Oh, looks like it worked.